gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the Sector Development Partnership Forum under the Kenya Kwanza administration. We are again gathered here today to deepen and strengthen our collaboration towards Kenya's development priorities. This forum is a vital platform for high-level dialogue to enhance the effectiveness of our development approach. Your presence here today demonstrates your commitment to the journey we started last year. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, since our last forum on November 22nd last year, Kenya has continued to position itself as a thought leader in calling for structuring of the global financial systems in favor of developing countries. Kenya's participation and robust engagement in the global financial conversation has been significant. As part of the determination in driving this discourse, we recently hosted the International Development Association Africa Heads of State Summit and the African Development Bank annual meetings. In such engagements, our voice underscores Kenya's proactive role in shaping global financial policies and practices, which are aimed at ensuring that our people thrive economically, socially, and politically. We remain dedicated to ensuring that our voice is heard and that we contribute meaningfully to the global financial discourse. During the first DPF, we launched the revamped Development Coordination Roadmap. This new framework has been instrumental in enhancing our engagement with the development partners, fostering better coordination, and ensuring that our collective efforts yield tangible results. One of the resolutions was to hold these high-level forums at least twice a year. Today, we gather in fulfillment of that commitment. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, since our last meeting, there have been changes and remarkable progress in our re-energized engagement framework. For instance, there has been a change in the stewardship of the DPF. His Excellency Ambassador Martin Brower concluded his tenure as the Ambassador of the Kingdom of Netherlands to Kenya after 4 years of distinguished service. Ambassador Brower, together with UN Resident Coordinator Dr. Stephen Jackson, played a pivotal role in strengthening this forum and advancing Kenya's development priorities. We are grateful for his dedication and leadership. I am pleased to announce that the DPF leadership mantle has been passed to His Excellency Sebastian Groth, the Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Germany. In this regard, Ambassador Groth represents our bilateral partners in this forum. Ambassador Groth, we welcome you and look forward to your leadership in this important role. Karibu sana Balozi. In addition, we have reactivated the joint sector working groups, which serve as collaborative dialogue forums on sectoral and thematic issues between the government, development partners, and non-state actors. These joint sector working groups, which are the cornerstone of our coordination framework, have been essential in addressing sector-specific challenges and fostering collaborative solutions. We continue to call on the co-chairs of these sectoral groups to ensure that our engagements remain robust, issue and results-oriented. We want to encourage the co-chairs whose joint sector working groups have not convened to urgently do so. Further, you will recall during the last DPF, we committed to constitute a high-level government policy forum to be co-chaired by myself and the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi. I am delighted to report that this forum has been constituted and has been meeting. It has unlocked and given direction on several issues that have been brought to our attention. The establishment of this high-level government forum provides the assurance that issues affecting our dialogue and collaboration are given the highest possible attention within government. Additionally, in broadening participation of all players in this important dialogue, we have received a proposal to bring on board a joint sector working group for our constitutional commissions and independent offices. Through Executive Order number 2 of 2023, which created a CCIO liaison office in my office, we endeavor to support the work of these offices while safeguarding their independence. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is our joint understanding. During the first DPF, we committed to enhance the absorption of our externally funded projects and to work together to develop a framework to strengthen the resilience of our country. In preparation for this meeting, we have embarked on a collaborative effort to delve into the factors that moderate the impact of development assistance. Today, we have the opportunity for an open and honest dialogue on what each party needs to do better to increase absorption rates and, most importantly, demonstrate results and impact in the lives of Kenyans. We recognize that improving absorption rates requires addressing challenges on both sides in project implementation and ensuring timely disbursement and utilization of funds. In keeping with the principles of the Paris Declaration and the Accra Agenda for Action of Mutual Accountability and managing for Results, I urge our development partners to support the government's efforts to consolidate information on all the support provided to Kenya, whether on or off budget. This will enhance efficient, fair allocation and distribution of resources across the various sectors. I therefore urge all stakeholders to approach this discussion with a spirit of cooperation and a shared commitment to finding a lasting solution and filing of affirmative reports back to our respective governments. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, turning our attention to resilience, Kenya continues to face diverse shocks and stresses. They range from droughts, floods, accidents, pandemics, to economic shocks. Climate change-related shocks have been in particular severe, with the country oscillating between extreme droughts and devastating floods. Recently, we experienced a season of floods that resulted in the loss of over 200 lives, close to 10,000 livestock, displacement of nearly 60,000 households, and widespread destruction of other forms of livelihoods and infrastructure. While the floods have not fully ceased, there has been some reprieve in most parts of the country. We are immensely grateful for the emergency support provided by our development partners, private sector, civil societies, and well-wishers. Many of the partners provided their material and in-kind support through UN agencies and the Kenya Red Cross, the Kenya Private Sector Alliance Foundation, and numerous community and religious organizations. We also extend our heartfelt gratitude to their assistance. You will agree with me then that this thematic dialogue on strengthening resilience is timely. A multi-agency team of 10 joint sector working groups coordinated by my office has been working on proposals to enhance our resilience across all sectors. Today, we'll have the opportunity to review the proposed roadmap to a well-coordinated and robust framework, which will allow us to build our ability to anticipate, respond, adapt, and build back better after these shocks and stresses. We welcome information and strategies, particularly from our development partners, on how to strengthen and deepen our resilience initiatives. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we embark on today's discussions, our shared goal is to improve lives of the Kenyan people. Our collaboration, coordination, and commitment are essential to achieving this goal. I'm confident that with your continued support and active participation, we can overcome the challenges we face and build a more resilient and prosperous Kenyan together. Thank you once again for your presence and dedication. I welcome you to a fruitful, honest, and candid discussion as we work together towards our common objectives. Asanteni sana.